My name is Miss Hannah, and I'm the Children's Librarian at the Advanced Learning Library. I work at a public library, which is a little bit different than your school library. Instead of just working with students at your school, we welcome everyone. Babies, kids, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandmas and grandpas, and even your teachers. The best thing about public libraries is that they are shared by the entire community. If you live in the city of Wichita, you actually own a little part of the library. The public library is a great place to get books, and we have so many. Picture books, easy readers, chapter books, nonfiction books about almost everything. The public library is a great place to discover new stories or meet up with some of your favorite characters. And we have librarians and staff members that can help you find what you are looking for, even if you don't know exactly what book you want. See here, I have some great picture books. I have Pinkalicious, a picture book. I have an easy reader about Monkey and Cake. We've got Treasure Hunters by James Patterson, and even a cool nonfiction book about dogs. But one of the best parts of my job is Storytime. Storytime is important because it helps kids get ready to read. At the Advanced Learning Library, we do story times for babies, toddlers, preschoolers, and even big kids like you. Every story time is a chance for a kid to learn something new, maybe a new fact or a new word or a new song to share with your family. Storytime is fun for everyone. Sometimes I even think the adults like it more than the kids. So let's share some stories right now. We start each story time with a special Storytime welcome song. So I need everybody to put their hands together like this and make them like books. And the song goes like this. The more we read together, 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 oh, the more we read together at the library. Where your books are my books and my books are your books. Oh, the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Okay, now we're gonna do a finger play. A finger play gets your fingers warmed up and ready to hold the book. It goes like this. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep 'em, crawl 'em, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, just like this, this, this. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, then you blow a kiss. All right, today we're going to read The Midnight Library, which is authored and illustrated by Kazuno Kohara. All right, here we go, The Midnight Library. Once there was a library that opened only at night. A little librarian worked there with her 3 assistant owls. 1, 2, 3. Every night, animals came to the library from all over the town, and the little librarian and her 3 assistant owls helped each and every one to find the perfect book. The library was always busy, but it was also a peaceful and quiet place until one night when... Bang! Crash! Toot! A band of squirrels began to play music. Shh, said the little librarian. Please be quiet in the reading room. Look at how much noise they're making. We're sorry, said the squirrels, but we're trying to find a good song for our next concert. Then follow me, said the little librarian, and she showed the squirrels to the activity room. Silence settled upon the library once more, while the band played their instruments as loud as they liked. They're playing loud up here, but it's quiet down here. Later that night, the little librarian was busy putting the books away when suddenly it started to rain. "Oh dear," said the little librarian, "there must be a hole in the roof." But sitting on top of a bookshelf, she found, let's see what she found. A wolf! And she was crying so much that her tears fell like rain. "What is the matter, Miss Wolf?" asked the little librarian. "Something very sad happened in my story, and I can't read it anymore," replied the wolf. "Please don't cry," said the little librarian, and she took Miss Wolf to the storytelling corner. They read the book together until gradually the wolf began to smile. The librarian and her assistants knew the story had a very happy ending. Ding, ding! The bell rang out as the sun came up, and it was time for everyone to go home. One by one, the animals left the Midnight Library, all except for one new visitor. A tortoise reading slowly in a corner, and he would not move. "I must stay until I finish reading this book," said the tortoise. "I only have 500 pages left." "Well, let us make you a library card," said the little librarian. "Then you can borrow this book and take it home with you." "How wonderful," said the tortoise, "and how lucky I am." He's checking it out, getting ready to take it home. "Goodbye, Mr. Tortoise, and have a good day." The three owls and the little librarian gave the empty library a good dust and sweep. Then finally it was time to find one last book, a very special book. A book of bedtime stories for 3 sleepy owls. That one already fell asleep. Sleep tight. The end. And that was the Midnight Library. All right, now we're going to do one of my favorite songs, which is also a finger play. It's a 2-for-1. All right, and it goes like this. One from the left and one from the right. They met in the middle and danced all night. They did the dance called the whoop-de-doo. Woo, 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 woo. Then they waved goodbye and walked away. Those two. Now 2 from the left and 2 from the right. They met in the middle and danced all night. They did the dance called the snips galore. Snip, 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 snip. Then they waved goodbye and walked away. Those 4. Now 3 from the left and 3 from the right. They met in the middle and danced all night. They did the dance called the finger mix. Then they waved goodbye and walked away. Those 6. Now 4 from the left and 4 from the right. They met in the middle and danced all night. They did the dance called the bend and straight. Bend, straight, bend, straight. Then they waved goodbye and walked away. Those 8. Now 5 from the left and 5 from the right. They met in the middle and danced all night. They did the dance called the clap and clap and clap and clap again. Then they waved goodbye and walked away. Those 10. And wasn't that fun? You learned your numbers and you learned how to add, because 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 plus 2 is 4. And 3 plus 3 is 6, and 4 plus 4 is 8, and 5 plus 5 is 10. Thanks for singing along with me. All right, now we're going to do our goodbye song. It's to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you very soon. All right, thanks for enjoying some stories with me, and we hope to see you at the library soon.